Some of you may know this is Long Island's only storytelling show of its kind.
But dragon boats are not part of the story.
Tell me the story about what happened to you.
My story is not involving Harry Potter.
All right, first he pulled out a bottle of booze.
Okay, well, I'm not a drinker, but I'm going to have a drink.
So I'm driving with one hand, holding the chair with the other hand, but I would have to let go of the steering wheel to shift gears.
And she jumps out of the car while it was moving 40 miles an hour.
It's like, what the hell kind of sense does that make?
You ever see a group of people try to get a vehicle that big out of mud stuck up to its axle?
Are you talking about this thing that's 25 feet off the road?
Ba-dum-bump. Okay.
Because, some people go to college for knowledge.
It was a tier 1 school in the law school rankings.
Some people go to college to get laid.
By the time I graduated, it dropped about 15 spots.
Because basically I traded one kind of crazy for another.
Wow, like this woman needs professional help.
Okay, this is really different from the last time I was single.
That was the end of her sentence.
I just laughed,
He had the wisdom of Clarence Darrow,
and then I laughed as I got out of the car,
but the people skills of Clarence Thomas.
and I laughed as I walked around the front of his car to get in my car.
He dresses like Paulie Walnuts from The Sopranos.
I laughed as I got in my car,
I think you're probably going to have to get some outside supervision.
and I laughed halfway home. I couldn't stop laughing.
Because sometimes, just sometimes, there's no justice for white people either.
So I'm going to explain the game. So the game is this. You're going to hear 4 stories. They're all true stories. 3 people have changed some details in their story. It could be, a minor detail. It doesn't change the emotional meaning of the story, doesn't change the narrative. But if you were really listening, maybe it doesn't quite add up. Maybe it doesn't quite connect. So you get a chance after we hear all the stories for you to question the storytellers. And if you select the person that did not change anything about their story, you get a prize. Now, doesn't that make the dopamine just start like, oh yeah, I get a prize tonight. I'm getting a prize. I pray you all get prizes.
And that's how I'm here to tell you the story today. So thank you.
That is my story about my first day with the Campbellsville, Kentucky office. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.